Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
So here's Dallas' starting group. Keyshawn George is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Flagg. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at shooting guard. And for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Ortiz in at the point guard position. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best. This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Here's Ortiz. Out to Bridges from outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And year after year, Bridges continues to expand his range.
Big group substitution here for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. George comes in for Robinson Earl. Christie's checked in for Hardy. And Irving is subbed in for James. So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Najee Marshall. Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Lively in at the 5. Knicks leading by 7. Here's Ortiz. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Ortiz has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Marshall outside. Back to Irving. The 3 is up. It's tipped. Pass to Ortiz. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Mavericks trail by 11, and the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, BA, they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way. They're just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's George. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Anunoby for 3. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
George outside.
53-37.
Back to Irving. They need this. Tipped.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And they just...
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Ortiz in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you guys.
We've seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Deflected! And he recovers it. Now Christie, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And here's Flagg outside, and it's New York with a rebound. Ortiz has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Irving with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And it's Flagg missing.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Irving for 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific 3rd period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
The drive by Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 20 points.
And Kyrie is one of the best finishers for a guard that this game has seen.
Here's Ortiz. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 5 with a step back. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Pass to Flagg. Here's Christie. George outside. Now here's Lively. Here's Flagg. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Ortiz. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Irving, pass to Lively. Back to Irving. 3-pointer. It's deflected.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And here is Irving. 20 points for him. Pass to Flagg. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. He got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
Number 1, Jaden Hardy.
Clock at 6. And here's Flagg outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. Flagg's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Ortiz. 18-point. Good! Another from 3.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for 3-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long.
52.
George outside. Pass to Hardy. Fires from deep. Got a hand on it. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Ortiz. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
And And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
The three, Hardy. The Knicks with the rebound.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Nice ball movement by Dallas. Shot to stop the run. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The 3, Hardy. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
They keep going back to the same person expecting a different result. He hasn't scored the entire period.
Here's Ortiz. Oh, big time!
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
52.
Has to flag. George outside. Here's flag. 5 points in the game. Here's Hardy for 3. He drops it from range. Hardy's got 10.
And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
Bridges outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Hardy. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Mikal Bridges.
Man, good whistle there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mobo comes in for Bridges. Josh Hart's checked in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Brunson. And so he hits both. There's 38 seconds left in the third. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. Here's Ortiz. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Knicks lead 106.
Here's Irving. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Ortiz with the bucket.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
The 3 is up. And it's Irving missing.
7.
That'll count. And for New York. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy